In today's video, you're going to get to see this beautiful 1991 Honda EXR Wagon. Hello everybody and welcome to Classic Car ChitChat. My name is Kevin. I am thrilled you're joining me today. Today I'm going to introduce you to a gentleman. His name is Reggie. Reggie has this absolutely beautiful wagon. It's got all kinds of bells and whistles in it that you'll be surprised to see as well. So without further ado, let's hop in, let's go for a drive, let's check out this beautiful car. Amazing, Reggie. Do me a favor, sir. Rev the engine. Okay, and honk the horn. Very cool. Turn it off, sir. Reggie, man, this is something special. Who's the fine young lady?
This is Kendra.
Hello, Kendra. How are you?
Good.
Do you like this car?
Yeah.
I do too. So tell me what you have here, Reggie.
1991 Honda Accord EXR. Few mods done to it.
It sounds like you did.
Yeah. 5-lug convert. The wheels are off of a Ultima SER.
Wow.
5x114.
What is the size of that?
18 by
18.
8. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing. All these bits and pieces, you added all that extra?
Yes, the door trim. The door trim, I was trying out some carbon fiber.
Right.
And I was like, okay, these are flat pieces, so I gave it a try, and this is what you see.
Very sharp though.
Thanks.
Looks very, very cool. Going around the back here, I love this. Summer daily driven.
Yep.
So you make the most out of this car.
Yeah, I got the vehicle in 2015. I got that sticker in 2016, and it's been on the car ever since.
Wow. I look at this and it takes me back a few years to see the old cassette deck.
Yeah,
Oh
a lot
my
of people
gosh.
say that.
Man, it's vintage and it just looks the part.
So I put the 91 Accord Wagon in the label spot because everyone asked me,
What is it? Yeah.
what car is this? What car is this? And I say, go to the back and look at the cassette.
My gosh. Yeah, people like me who have to look at it just to remember what year it is. It's beautiful though, Reggie.
Thank you.
I mean, it's an eye turner. I know when I saw you at the show, I said, I gotta find this guy. This is quite something. The roof rack, not a standard Honda issue, is it?
No, it's not.
Looks very Subaru Crosstrek-ish.
The rails itself is off of a 03 Odyssey. Had to do little mods to get it on top of there. And the rack is a universal rack. Like I can get any type of rack to put on there.
Okay.
But yeah.
I love it. It gives it that look to it,
Yes.
like a little bit of meanness, aggressive, off-roady thing going on. And what's with the ducky thing? Like, what's that all about?
That's my nickname that I've had ever since high school.
No.
And to tell you the truth, that I got that name in 1991.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So there's more reason
Yeah.
for this car.
Yeah.
Wow. That is beautiful though. But here's a question. What drew you to this? I know like as kids you grow up, you see these, you always will have one or want one. But what kind of drew you back?
For the last, I would say 10 or 11 years, I was driving the 91 Accord EXR coupes
Yeah.
for like 10 years.
Yeah.
Couldn't find any more on Kijiji. And a friend of mine, he told me that there was a Honda mechanic that was getting rid of Honda Wagon. So I went to go see it. took it for a test drive. And then I went to talk to him. I said, okay, let's start the haggle. He goes, listen, you look like a Honda guy and to take care of it. Just give me $500 and it's yours.
No, 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 no. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
Yeah.
Wow. So you were smitten by the car
Oh yeah,
for
yeah, yeah.
500
And
bucks.
to be honest, I was out of the four-door stages, but you can't turn down a wagon,
No,
right?
you can't. They're the most practical thing. And hey, you and I both know.
Yeah.
Probably your Hondas are the most reliable cars out there anyway.
Exactly.
So
Yes.
this will run forever.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. I love the touches that you've done to it. Like these covers here, are they legal?
They're legal, but when it gets to dawn time, you got to pull them off because you
Okay.
can't see them.
So for decoration, you kind of
Yeah,
just
yeah,
apply
yeah,
it.
yeah. Those are like stock GTS headlight covers.
Very
They were
sharp.
clear, but I added the carbon fiber touch to it.
Very nice.
Yeah.
This car always had fog lamps?
Yes. It happened that when I got the vehicle, it didn't, but there was a friend of mine who was scrapping one, and he had the bumper.
Oh,
So, and it had the fog lights in it,
Okay.
so I bought it off of him, and it was just plug and play. That was it.
so this car sits awfully low to the ground. Right, this is the normal driving position. Like it seems low.
Yeah, it could go up like maybe about another inch.
Okay.
That'll like legit
So
stock
you've got
height.
an air ride on
Yes,
this to
yes, I
allow
do,
all this
yeah.
to happen.
Yeah.
This is quite the. Now this color again, original, more or less. the
No,
vintage color?
this color. When I got it, it was the Honda blue.
Oh.
Like the navy blue.
Okay, yeah.
And I changed the color. This is the Lexus IS silver color.
Wow,
Yeah.
it looks nice.
Thanks.
I think it looks really, really sharp, and it gives you that vintagey look
Yes,
to it as well.
exactly.
Stylish, very, very cool. It wouldn't look the same in a red or something.
No,
like
no,
that,
no,
right?
no,
And
no,
this
no,
is
no,
this is
no,
very
no.
classy, beautifully done. Oh my God. So again, you drive this a lot. Like you
Yes.
take this everywhere.
Yeah, yeah. Prior to putting the stereo in, before I was putting the stereo in when it was finished, I used to deliver Amazon packages.
Okay.
I took the car to work. I filled up the compartment area with packages,
Yeah.
and away I went. And people will say, "How could you use this car for a delivery?" I said, "It's a vehicle. That's what vehicles are
Meant to be
made
driven.
for."
Yeah. Oh wow. Good for you. Good for you. So I mean, you've had this for a number of years. It's been a labor of love.
It's going to be 9 years.
9 years.
Yeah, 2015 is when I got it.
And you've done lots of different modifications to it.
Yeah, I wanted to keep it simple.
Yep.
It didn't want to go over the top.
I think you've done a great job.
Thanks.
Can we have a look at what powers this? This is the standard original engine. You haven't modified this.
No, the motor that I got, the stock motor eventually went on me at about 400K.
Really? Okay.
And then I had gotten, there's a dual overhead cam in it.
Oh, Reggie, this is way better than I thought. Hang on. Okay.
This motor is a F20B, and that's a SAR motor from Japan.
But designed for the Honda.
Yeah, it's for the SIR Accords in Japan. So it's just take out and put in.
Really? Just a simple transplant? Not
Yeah.
simple, but
well,
a transplant.
and reconfigure a few wires.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the purple color, it doesn't come that way.
No. It was all the paint had been chipped off, and I took it down to Roro Designs, and he powder coated it for me.
Nice.
And that's what you see.
I love that too. Like I like the very, very cool look. Again, a little bit of a surprise.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
what you expect
Oh
to see.
yeah, when I
right?
popped the hood, people are like, "Whoa!"
Did
Yeah.
not expect that,
Yeah.
right? Very sharp. What's in the trunk here?
The
the wagon, the state wagon door. What do you call the back of this? What's the technical term these days?
you know what? I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know.
I want to say trunk. Whoa! What the heck is this, Reggie?
This here is the entertainment heart. Got my air tank and amplifiers for the stereo equipment.
If I was an intelligent person, I would assume that you're really into music.
Yeah.
Is that so? Wow,
Yeah,
this is something
I'm more of a
else.
sights and sound guy as opposed to a speed guy. And then if you take that guy down, you have that guy back there.
So wait a minute. How many car batteries do you have in the
I just have one. It's a lithium bank, a 210 amp hour lithium bank, and that's running the whole vehicle.
Really?
Yeah, that's
including
it.
all your power
Yep,
bits and pieces.
that's it. The vehicle and the stereo. That little battery bank is running everything.
And that's enough to power your air ride system
Yes,
too?
yes, everything.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I love the little duck there.
Yeah, a friend of mine, he was up north and he saw it in an antique store, and he said, "Oh, I got to get it for him."
My God. So basically, there's no trunk space.
No trunk space,
So you
no.
can't take this grocery shopping anymore.
Well, bag him up and put him on the roof rack.
Right on.
Yeah.
Very cool. Music comes first.
Yeah.
Very sharp. So are you a musician?
No, not at all.
You just,
I just love music.
just love-
I've been doing stereo since '92,
Okay.
and I gotta have a little bit of music,
Of course.
you know.
And you started off with a TDK cassette decks probably as well?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I know the feeling.
Yeah.
And it was always a TDK. It was always the better brand to get,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
yeah,
Like it was
yeah.
something about it. You didn't buy anything else. Oh, if it ain't TDK, it ain't worth listening to.
Yeah.
Wow, it's extraordinary. Can we take a look inside? Let me look at the door for a moment. Wow. So you've built all this?
Yeah.
Custom made?
Yeah. It was a
Wow.
custom job. Something I did over the
Very
winter.
sharp. These seats are from
A 2002 RSX Acura.
You know what? I love the steering wheel like this. That is so
Momo
sharp.
steering wheel with a tilt.
Man, that makes the whole... How can you not love trains, eh? That's priceless. That is really clever.
And when I'm ready to get out, just where I go.
Now, being this particular model, the EXR, all the bells and whistles, like this would have been the top of the line Honda?
Yeah. Sunroof, power everything, AC.
Man, oh man, oh man. What's in the back then?
The back. So technically it's a two-seater right now.
Let me go here. I see what you're doing now. Oh my gosh. Man, oh man.
Two 15s in a 6th order box.
So how many watts are you pushing out with this thing?
In total, let's see, 15, 20, about 21K.
21,000?
Yeah.
And that's RMS?
RMS, yeah. And to tell you the truth, that's pretty lightweight with the people that I run around with. Like,
Yeah, I
you know.
suppose, yes.
Yeah.
Man, this is extraordinary. Boy, oh boy. Like, this really is a labor of love, isn't it? Like
Yeah, it is.
You've
You know,
taken
I
this.
want to try and keep it for as long as I can. I always say a family heirloom.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, it is really beautiful. You've sort of taken this vintage car from that era and given this classy look, and again, like you can resonate with it. People, you know, our age, younger even. Heck, you look at this, and you
Oh, you
think,
know, I get a lot of stories of, when my parents first came to Canada, they had one, and if I, would have known it would have looked this good,
That's right.
I would have kept it,
my first car was a Toyota Corolla station wagon.
Oh, okay, all
now
right.
I'm thinking I should have kept it. Yeah, man, oh man, this is really, really extraordinary though. You've done a fabulous job. I am so impressed, Reggie. Very, very cool.
Thanks.
So is there anything that's still on the agenda for you to sort of add, do, modify? Are you kind of happy now?
Well,
You're never happy.
yeah, it's
There's
never
always
happened.
something, right?
Well, like since I know how to do like the stereos and stuff, the stereo, the bass season's almost over. It's over in October. So from there, the second weekend of October, ripping everything out, putting the back seats back in, putting a little box in the back in the cargo area, so the kids can come and ride with me again. It's been like 3 years.
Wait a minute. There's a bass season?
Oh yeah.
Tell me about this. Well, how does this work?
Was it last week? Last week there was Bass Wars in Hamilton. All the bass heads from around Ontario, Canada, It was out in Hamilton. They had a big base show, prizes, awards, and you can qualify for worlds.
In the base competition?
Yes.
So what are they measuring? Just volume?
dBs, yeah, decibels,
depth
yeah.
of sound, the quality of sound too?
Yeah.
So I guess my little motorcycle speakers on my MG wouldn't quite cut it then, would it? All right. Man, this is extraordinary. So Reggie, you're going to do a little bit of a demo for me here of what this bad boy sounds like. Where's the best place to stand to really experience this thing?
You know what? You stand over here.
Okay.
And I'll go to the other side.
Let's do this.
All right, here we go.
This is Classic Car Cruisin' by Vertigo. All right, go for it. Oh my God. That is extraordinary. Oh my God, Reggie. That is way louder than I anticipated, and you can feel it.
Yeah.
Right?
You know, like again, some of my boys that their system is probably like twice as loud. If only it wasn't for copyright and I could play a song for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
It'd be different. I know.
Yeah.
But this is extraordinary. By the way, this is the, I guess, the main computer system that.
Yeah. This is the crossover here.
Okay.
And there's a lot of moving parts to make it to where it's got to be.
So you're not a sound engineer or anything like that?
No.
Just a
it's
fanatic.
more back in the day when most people tell you it was more trial and error, you know, and then years pass by, you start to, you know, get the niche of it, and you get the hang of it, and you meet other people and you learn from other people, and you know.
And then it evolves.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Okay, we talked a bit. Can we go for a quick drive?
Yeah.
Let's do that. What the heck? I have never seen a shifter quite like this, my friend.
These here it's a crystal vodka bottle, and I did a little mod to it.
A little mod, yeah. Just hang on a second. Was the bottle empty when you got it, or did you have to finish it off?
No. I emptied it out. Did what I had to do, cut a hole in the bottom, coupling nut, so it can fit on the stick itself. And then what actually in here is vodka. Mind you, if you can see, it's sealed. So,
officer, I promise I was not
sealed.
drinking.
Yeah, you know, when I first did it, I was worried about, you know what. So I was at a car show, and you know, I called them over. I called two of them over.
Right.
At the time, I had a Heineken bottle.
Okay.
And I said, if you pulled me over, and you saw this, what would you say? The both of them looked at me. They looked at the car. They looked up. They looked at it again. They took 3 takes.
Right.
And they said, you know what? Honestly, I don't know what I would tell you. And then, you know, we got to talking. I told him how it was made, blah, blah, blah. He goes, honestly, as long as it's affixed to the car and it's sealed,
it's
no problem.
Good for you, man.
problem.
That is very, very cool.
Yeah, so I got I got a Heineken, Corona.
Whoa. So you interchange them when you feel like it?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Ciroc and Grey Goose bottle.
That is very slick. I've never seen that in my life.
Oh yeah, I was at a car show, and a buddy came up and he looked, and he was looking, he goes, you know what, I've been coming to car shows for 50 years, and I have never seen a mod like that in my life.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Priceless.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go for a little drive,
All right.
friend. Oh, she's very smooth inside.
Oh yeah.
That's Honda for you too, though.
Yeah,
very,
it is.
very cool. Actually, let me put. Will the thing chime if I don't put this on?
No, it's not like the newer cars.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, of course. It's vintage.
Yeah.
Right, so we'll go out this way. So the main head unit here, you use that to control everything,
Yes,
right?
yes,
Okay.
yes.
And you can do it virtually, well, remotely you connect.
Yeah, I have a remote control that I can stand like 5 to 6 feet away from the vehicle and do everything, as opposed to,
That's right.
standing, sitting in the car and doing everything from the main unit.
Very cool. And with all this bass, Reggie, you haven't quite lost your hearing yet, have you?
No. I've been doing it since, I would say, again, 92.
Okay.
And hasn't dimmed, nothing, diminished, nothing.
Right. You know what? It's actually got a very sweet engine noise. That exhaust, you've done a great job.
I had a previous, when I had my coupe, I put the same motor in there, and there was a noise resonator delete.
Okay.
I took it on the highway and it sounded terrible.
It's too loud, right?
Too loud.
Yeah,
It lasted about a month.
Yeah.
Not 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Took it back to the muffler guy, told him, he says, he put on the biggest resonator that he can get.
Yeah.
And he said the bigger it is, the more the low and more raspier it sounds.
Yeah.
And this is
a
yes.
Solution at the end.
Yeah.
I love it. What is this thing dangling?
Oh, this is my bass knob here.
No.
Yeah, so when I get into my neighborhood,
Yeah.
I just turn it down and it's just the doors playing.
Right on.
Yeah.
Very, very slick. Man, Reggie, this is an extraordinary little vehicle.
I'm like I said, I'm gonna try and keep it as stock looking as possible.
Yes. And I think what makes it cooler is that anybody who remembers what a cassette tape looks like, cassette tape, let me say that again, kind of looks at this thinking, TDK, oh my God, going back a few years, right? Brings you back to the good old days when we were young. When we had hair back then.
Yeah.
No kidding, right? So that's very, very cool. The gear shifter alone, my friend, lovely.
Yeah, a lot of people, they like to see that. Whenever I go to shows or meets, they're coming up, okay, what bottle do you have in there now? Or they'll be like, yeah, I remember you had a certain bottle a couple of years ago, and I'll pull it out and say, this one? Yeah!
That's the one.
Yeah.
You like to change it up a bit, right?
Yeah.
It gets boring otherwise, so why not? And we'll turn left here. Very, very sharp. So here, Reggie, question for you. Going back in time, what was the very first car you ever got?
It was I believe it was a 1986 Mazda GLC.
Oh, thank you, man. Hang on.
Yep, I forgot the year. No, 1988 Mazda GLC.
Okay.
I can't remember the year, but it was a Mazda GLC.
Have you been always into the Japanese imports? Or have you ever gone American?
Yeah, I've had a few Americans. I had a Ford Tempo.
Ford Tempo. That takes me back. Yes.
I had a couple of Ford Escort GTs.
Yes. Oh, Escort.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very rare for North America.
Yes.
I guess.
And I had a few Jimmys and Blazers.
Okay.
Like the mini trucks.
Yeah. So you tried them all.
Yeah. But the JDMs is where it's at for me,
sure.
anyway.
Yeah, I hear you. And especially this particular car, this vintage, what you produce out of this thing is not what you expect, sound-wise or looks-wise.
Exactly. When I get to a show or a meet or whatever, and I survey the area and start to play music, I'm like, whoa.
The heck?
I didn't know that you had something this big in here.
No kidding. But it's not just that. I mean, station wagons are rare to begin with, right? So to see that every now and again pop up, like caught my eye when I first met you. The first car I could see was yours. I gotta find this guy.
You go to shows and meets, you see, you might see a duplicate of a car here and there, but a wagon like this,
rarely.
It just stands out.
Absolutely.
Basically, if there's like 500 cars,
this is the one.
This is the only one.
Yeah. And I think you've done such a good job with the paint color, everything, to make it look that part. I think it's amazing.
Thanks.
Good job. Like, it's absolutely lovely. And it's a fun little car to drive around.
Oh,
too.
yeah. It's great.
I didn't quite realize that the EXR came even in a standard shift.
Yeah, the majority of them, they did.
Okay.
You might find the odd couple that are automatic, but
Okay.
a true car enthusiast, if they get it automatic, they'll do a manual swap.
Yeah, you have to.
They'll do,
You
they'll-
can.
yeah.
Not the same otherwise. Yeah, for sure. Amazing. System you control remotely.
Yes.
Very impressive.
I'll,
All right, do your magic. You like this too, don't you?
and here we go, to the bottom floor.
Oh my gosh. Reggie. Very sharp, very sharp. I love that. Like the clearance you've nailed. Very nice.
And this is, for parking purposes, this is as low as I wanted it to go lower, but I would have to do some, notches and cuts, and I'm like, I don't have the patience for that.
Man.
This is just perfect.
I think it looks really, really sharp.
When I get to a car show or a car meet, to roll in.
Yeah.
And then when I'm parked up, settled in.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Let me ask you though, when you did that, does the rear wheel actually camber in?
Yes.
Can you do that again?
All right. Going down.
Beautifully engineered. That is lovely. Very, very sharp.
Okay.
All right, Reggie and Kendra, let me say thank you. Both of you. I know this was difficult for us to get together,
Yes,
but I'm
it
glad it
was.
worked out, and thank you again for your patience. This is a beautiful machine. Takes
you.
me back a few years, and it kind of makes me feel young again, right?
Yeah,
So again,
exactly, yeah.
Reggie, thank you so much.
No worries.
In today's video, you're going to get to see this beautiful 1981.
91.
Oh shit, let me do it again. Just keep rolling. In today's video, you're going to get to see this beautiful 1991 Honda EXR. I got that. I am not happy with that. Let me do it one more time.
All right.
Just keep rolling. In today's video, you're going to get to see this beautiful 1981. I've done it again. 91.
If that'll help you, 1991.
1991. Yes.
1991.
One more time.
All right.